Oh, oh, he just showed up. Look at that, boom! Right as soon as it happened, he's like
Talk about timing.
he slid in like Ricky Henderson.
Talk about timing.
He
Sorry,
slid in
fellas.
into
Sawyer,
some
what's
random.
happening, man?
Nothing really.
How's the man of the hour?
Man,
You.
oh,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Good.
Yep. Happy Valentine's Day.
You had a what?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh, happy Valentine's Day to you. So how many Valentine's cards did you get today? You racked them up, didn't you? Yeah, I know. Player.
Like 2 or 3.
Oh, man. That's awesome. That's awesome.
He went to school with Axe body spray and gel in his hair.
There you go.
It's a
There you
special
go.
night. It's a special day today.
About 2 dozen roses and handed one to each lady on his way through the class.
How many for the
what a
teacher?
chip
Though?
off the old block. What a chip off the old block. Dad taught you that.
Oh. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Valentines. That's what I put. Valentines. All right. Whew. Man. So Paul's here. Husky's here. Loco's here. Paul again is here. Everybody, I wouldn't expect a bunch of people to be here anyway. It's Valentine's Day. So,
Well, it all depends on if they get their priorities in order. If they got their priorities in order, they should be here.
exactly. So you're pre-planning. You pre-plan everything.
People are trying to work on future collectors out there.
Mhm.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah.
Exactly. See, Loco, he prepared. He's like, all right, now. Here's some ZQL. Time to go night. Time to go night.
I have a feeling that Loco Lou took a line out of Good Day by Ice Cube. He said he put her to sleep.
Oh boy.
No, he was talking about his both. He said both his girls are asleep.
Oh, all right. I thought
Yeah.
the mist is so deep that he put her to sleep.
Yeah. Ice Cube. Oh, we should start so we can get through this. Not that I'm trying to like burn through it, but got some good stuff to talk about.
You got some plumbing to do tonight, right?
Nah, I took care of that earlier, player. Pre-planning. Sip some more tea. I might be up all night too. Try to work on some stuff.
Uh-oh.
All right, let's officially start this.
You took a blue chew.
No, I'm drinking tea, man. I'm gonna be up. I've been up since like 2 in the morning, like every night for the last week. Yeah.
By choice?
Yeah. Been cleaning, and then I've been doing a bunch of ideas.
Oh man.
You started Valentine's Day.
No, not like that. I got her stuff. She came in, and then I made her a heart pizza, and then she's in the bed.
Aww.
Yeah. Obviously not. She's on Instagram right now because she just sent me a reel. Thank you.
Gentleman in the chat, Playboy Paige is telling you what's up, how to treat your ladies.
Yeah.
Take notes.
Yeah, put some pizza in them, buy some cheesy balls. What else did I get her? Some other stuff? Yeah, that's how you got to treat them. Local plumber went from down under. Yeah.
Cheese ball.
Got my V-Day snacks, and I'm ready to watch the show. All right, so let's start the show. Let's do that. All right, everybody ready? Here we go.
Ready.
All right. Jump right into it, right? It's Valentine's Day. You got to jump right into it. Hello, everyone. My name is Paige. Welcome to episode 151 of the Hangout, where we give you positive insight into order collecting in a very chill and relaxed atmosphere. I say we, because I'm joined by two gentlemen that are still trying to decide if Swift Beats needs to send some goons to help Usher have a roller skating accident. He was wrong for that. He had a smile on his face and he was doing it. So did Alicia Keys. I'm questioning that. Mister. Yeah. Mr. Michael, I'll see your dashboard battle, and I'll do it while I'm driving, Cory. And and Mr. Cory, let's make sure this show's a sprint so I can run a marathon later. Christopher, how you guys doing? Gotta be fast, gotta keep up.
Good.
We have Sawyer here for a little bit too. How you doing, buddy? He's like, I'm doing good. Well, tonight's episode is gonna be it's gonna be fun. Properly titled, Forgive Me, This Is My First Time. We might have to put Sawyer away for some of this stuff because it might be very revealing. But how are you guys doing? Anything interesting happened today? Any cool Valentine's Day moments? Anything at all?
We got a box.
That is a Valentine's Day moment.
It
However
is.
you want to look at it.
It is.
Oh man, my monitor went down already. I hate
Oh, no.
technology. Yeah, well, at least you can hear me. So, yeah. Is stuff going on with the screen? Is it still doing that?
Everything's still running.
That's interesting. You might have to hit some kind of weird refresh and see if that comes
Like-
back. There we go. Boom. Maybe.
Club-
It's working.
Flashing Club
No.
CC right over.
No, it's probably Ann pulling the plug on it, going, "Yeah, hurry up."
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Well, so for tonight, we won't say it, and we'll see how it goes. How about that? Let's do that. We'll try that. So for tonight's show, Jody and Big Bang came in. Nice. How you doing, sir? How you doing? So tonight's show, like I said, forgive me, it's my first time. TopCons for tonight. We'll talk about a little bit of Neca, McFarlane, Mythic Legions, Hasbro, Mezco. Main topic will be my first time. That'll be an interesting little thing. It's not what you think, or maybe what you think. And then we'll kind of close out with a little bit of the like a ToyzFair 2024 preview. You guys good with that?
Like a plan.
Yeah.
It's not like a plan. It's not like a solid plan.
Yeah. But in the spirit of Valentine's Day, before we get to start on that, let's start off with a little bit of show foreplay. I'm sorry. Let's start off with some show foreplay. Oh, yeah, ladies. Because there's so many ladies watching this show. Oh, my Ross. Oh, my Ross. Went to the comic shop. Every Wednesday I go. Every Wednesday. Ordered the new Dick Tracy comic that's coming out in April.
Ah.
And is Adam in here? Adam Showers? Is he in here? I don't know.
Adam's
I can't see it.
Adam's
He
here.
is?
Yep.
All right. So there's this weird, I guess, for every 25 comics or something like that, they have this special "we're gonna take your money" hook comic where you can only get it if that whatever comic book shop gets it. And I went today and I talked to the guy and he's like, "Yeah, we can get that for you." Sure. I'm like, that was easy. So I did that. But while I was at the comic shop, I decided to walk over for our little Wednesday tradition and
Where's all the starting lineup figures, Paige? Or all the G.I. Joes? Oh,
there's one right there, the only one.
is that Tomax or Zaymon?
Or it's Tomax.
Aw,
Zaymon if you're dyslexic.
the unwanted brother.
Yeah.
The second one born.
Yeah. So this place is dry, literally. So yeah, I think remember, always foreshadowing. So yeah, this place is dead. All that stuff before, oh God, nothing is there. Look at that top shelf is empty. That's when you know you're drunk.
That's when they had all the good stuff, right? Like the Batmobiles and stuff. Those were hidden up there, and Trouble
Mhm.
Bubbles. His
Oh, did they
tanks.
have? Yeah, his text, yeah. Yeah. Next one is Daddy De Niro. I don't know if you guys heard about this. Congratulations to Robert De Niro, who is welcoming his 7th child
Get
at
out of here.
age 79.
Get out of here.
Blue Chew works.
It's CNN. It's
Get out of here.
mm-hmm.
She had to have given birth to a dust bunny.
7 kids.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Bless his heart.
Dang.
Poor baby.
Can you imagine? He'll never see that kid grow up.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, well, maybe, right? 80, he hit 20, he'd be 100. I think he has it in him. I think he's got it in him. He'll probably make it.
Betty White didn't make it. She lived a cleaner life than him.
Oh, yeah. What did she? Oh, she just barely
Just-
made it, right? Like
Yeah.
99?
Yeah, 99 in a couple days from 100.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mm. Oh, sorry. Boom. Does it work? Okay, yeah, it works. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Joy. Toya said, Happy Valentine's Day. So she's a real MVP. Yep. So congratulations to De Niro. Next is Blood Moon. Anybody want to take a guess at this? So Mezco, because of the Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year they're having, and it is the year of the dragon, Mezco decided that they were going to give away one of the 4 ever made Crimson Dragon Gomez. There's a little side story to that one.
Or you told me that.
Yeah. I do like how you can go through groups and stuff like that, and you can see how many people can't stand Gomez, and they don't like the character, and they don't like the company, but you can see their names in that giveaway. Dragon, double dragon. I was like, man, for a bunch of people who don't like this character in this line, you guys are like on this gram.
Right.
Yeah. MC said that they spelled his name wrong when they announced the winner. So yeah.
Not the first time.
Yeah.
112.
This would have been cool.
Yeah.
CC, did you ever hear about that story?
I did not.
The 1 in 4?
I did not know.
So you know how when they have they have these online conventions and they start listing out the stuff that says an unreleased figure and everything?
Yeah.
Well, they gave this out in advance, and there were 4 people that got it. And I was in the group, you know.
I'm one of them.
Hmm?
I'm one of them.
So the winner, I have one.
Anybody else got one out there?
Yeah. So rewinding a little bit, you're in the group, and everybody said there's only 4 of these. There was only 4 ever made because they did this little tally thing. And I was trying to get in the group and tell them, hey, just relax. This is probably an unreleased figure, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, no, there's only 4 of them. This is going to be the rarest figure ever made. And guys are like trying to do all these different ways to, you know, to possibly capitalize off of it and everything. And this one guy, he got on to me and he's like, Paige, how are you going to feel when you're not going to be able to get this figure? When this will be the one nagging hole in your collection. And I'm just sitting there shaking my head. I'm like, this guy doesn't know anything, man. He really doesn't. And I said, how about this? How about we just wait and see what happens? And he goes, it sucks that you're going to be wrong. And I go, I'm trying to like reason with this guy, taking the backstage stuff out of it. I'm like, well, you know, they said it's unreleased. I don't think that they would just make 4 and give it to these guys, you know, no offense to them. I think that this is a promotional push. And he just kept going, nope, there's only 4. There was 2 or 3 guys that were like, there's only 4. So I guess Mezco decided to give their 4th. Maybe this is the 5th one. I don't know. But anyway. Yeah. But we are in the year of the dragon. I wish I had like a sound bite. I would have put like Cisco on there and be like, the dragon.
It is Valentine's Day. Cisco does go down on Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dragon.
True,
But yeah. Oh, hey, see, he knows. Enter the Dragon. Oh man, I miss that group. That sucks.
Oh, yeah, we'll see something like that.
Yeah. Well, for most people that don't know, this is Chinese New Year. This is the Year of the Dragon, and just a little quick thing for you because some people forget about this kind of stuff. But it starts on February 10th, and the festivities for Chinese New Year it lasts about 15 days. Sometimes it's a little bit longer. The reason I'm telling people this because a lot of people I don't think really understand that this is like a time honored tradition. And what happens is all these factories they all shut down. Every factory shuts down, right? So officially this is supposed to last like 7 to 8 days. And most factories, to be honest with you, they're probably closed like 4 to 8 weeks. And all these migrant workers, they come from different villages and they spend days trying to travel back and forth. And then when this is over, some of them come back and some of them don't. So traveling back, you can imagine, it's probably worse than driving on I-4. You can ask MC about that one. We did the deal in the parking lot. And he's like,
It went down.
was it really bad though? It was like bad.
It was more the stretch between Champions Gate and the exit that I met you. The off ramp underneath the street light, truck stop.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give away
That's
our
not
details
too
of our meetups. So,
Yeah.
people be camping out there.
Yeah.
I know there's
Watching
some
the deals.
down there. Yeah, watching some kid walk up out of a car holding a bag. Hey, mister.
Mhm. I remember someone selling it for $2,000 on eBay. Yeah. It's a rare figure. Yeah. I'm sorry. So getting back to this. So just so everyone knows, everything shuts down over there. Okay.
Mhm.
And like I said, people traveling back and forward and everything else like that. And sometimes some of those people don't even get back. And when I was reading about this, just to make sure I have the details going on, sometimes it takes factories like a month or two to just even get back in the swing of things because some of those people don't come back. You got to train new people. They have new management. And then also prices for shipping and stuff go up because of these holidays. So just kind of keep that in mind if you see things getting delayed or maybe pushed back. There's just some different things that are involved with that. So I don't think a lot of people know that.
Would anyone complain about a delay right now?
You'd be surprised. I saw somebody say the other day, "Yeah, I want more stuff. Release everything." I was like, "Man,
Okay. Okay.
I've been actually happy for the last 2 weeks. I haven't really spent any money. I did that. I did the PayPal. I didn't do PayPal for Robin, did I? Or did I? I can't remember. But I haven't bought anything since then. How about you guys? Bought something?
What have I bought?
See, if you can't remember, that's good.
No,
And both ways.
Yeah.
nothing Mezco.
I bought stuff.
The color. You did buy stuff, CC?
Yeah, those the Jada Toys Mega Man figures came in this week.
Mm-hmm.
So I got those coming. I bought the Plunder Long the other day at the comic shop, so I got that.
Tinker, right?
That's about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, they do sell figures there, don't they? At your comic shop?
They,
like
boy,
them,
do
man.
they ever. It's quite a temptation there.
Appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Let's keep pushing. So yeah, just keep that in mind when there's some things. Also, I saw this too, and this is going to lead into something we'll talk about. But obviously, everybody kind of has the checkout syndrome, over there. You wait for vacation. So I've heard that this is also a time when there's more QC issues, before and then also afterwards. That person's probably like, "Why am I here? I should have stayed back there." So yeah, where are my toys? Look at that, beautiful. Your Dick Tracy order is right there. All right. Dead on arrival. I've been waiting to talk about this. The new Deadpool 3 trailer dropped. Initial thoughts. MC, go.
I am 100% in on all. Day one watching, and any Mezcos that come out that are related to it, even though I hate movie figures, I'm buying it.
Mm-hmm. Did you think they were going to drop a new one? Because Mezco like forwarded the link. I had like 6 people ask me, are they dropping a new Deadpool?
I think they will drop a new one, not because Mezco forwarded the link, just because, you know, that older one, it's been a while. You know, Mezco likes to go back and revisit things. So don't run out and buy it. People are going to be selling it right now at a premium. The original.
Yeah.
Mezco.
No offense to that figure. It would be nice to get an update of that figure. That it was cool for its time, but I think that update would be definitely.
I don't not like it. I just don't like how his sword holsters, whatever you want to call them, how they're fixed to the body.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard a lot of people talk about with this mod that we'll talk about later. Somebody tried to do that and they broke the swords off there, the handles. Mm-hmm. So plan maintenance outage for 1 or 2 when we come back from the holiday as well. Yeah. Yep. I didn't want to get too detailed. I mean, you know I can, but I was like, I don't want to make it a boring segment, but just kind of give people a heads up. But yeah, there's a lot of other stuff like Plasty said too. The transportation, all that stuff shit stops, and so that affects everything. You know, it's like stopping a train, you know? Yeah, it takes a while for it to stop, and then it takes a while for it to get back on. So Deadpool was my thing. CC, what'd you think? Were you hyped?
I haven't seen it.
Oh man. You gotta watch it, man.
I haven't seen it.
It's good, man. It's good. It's really good. Well, I can't ask CC this question then. Or maybe you can. So I was thinking about this. This is kind of like, I think besides the other movie that I guess people said tanked, the Madam Web movie. I think
they got review bomb.
Yeah, I think Deadpool was the only one that's kind of slated right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking, well, that's a pretty important slot. And I'm wondering how much impact or how important this movie release is going to be for the future for them.
MCU Jesus.
CC, what do you think?
It's a pretty big one because you figure if this one bombs, I mean, that's going to leave a bad taste in everyone's mouth for quite a while because there's no content coming out right away, you know? So they really need this one to land. I wish Sony would just give up with the Spider-Man movies, man. They just it's to the point where I don't even give it a try. It's sad.
Yeah, what was it Morbius that was the last Spider-Man movie from Sony? From Spider-Verse or whatever they call it?
I think so, right?
I don't know, was it that one or Venom? Which one came out last? They were both bad.
I think it was Morbius, right? Or not, it wasn't the There Will Be Carnage movie. It was, wasn't it? I
think it was Morbius.
Yeah.
What's it? Kraven the Hunter's the next one from them? Like, Kraven's a cool villain, but that's not enough to carry a movie, in my opinion.
I think this probably was all in development before when everything was rolling really well. And they were just like, you get a movie, you get a movie, you get a movie.
Yeah.
And now, Dom said he saw Madam Web today. I saw it tonight with my fiance. Yep. But what did you think? There you go. Yeah. I think this one's going to be important for him. I don't think it's going to be bad though. From the trailer, it looked like it was going to be really funny, and I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of hidden stuff that we don't know about. I mean, they don't want to ruin it for CC, but maybe it's a little poke for him to be able to go watch it. But everybody's been talking about Doom is in it, and this other person's in
it. Did you see the Fantastic Four release date was put out tonight?
Oh, I actually did not. Well, that's fantastic.
Oh, there we go. Sorry. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
So yeah, there you go. Fantastic Four. That got announced, and the cast also got announced. Well, confirmed. There's been rumors, but got Pedro, this girl, this guy, and this guy. July 25th, 2025. I'm familiar with her, and then Pedro. This guy, one of these guys is the one from Stranger Things, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the Eddie, the one in
Yeah.
the middle, Joseph Quinn.
Yeah. So him, and I don't know this guy, Eden Moss Baccarat.
I'm gonna look him up.
Yeah, please do.
I'm gonna Google machine him.
So, this is gonna come out 2025. I'm interested to see what direction they go with it. So
I like the art style for that reveal. Like it's very different, like the Marvel and like the Carnival banner kind of.
yeah, I do too. Very retro.
It is very retro. It almost makes you wonder: are they going to do a kind of a timeline change with this launch?
There's Herbie. I hope so.
Is Deadpool resetting the timeline for Marvel?
That's what I'm wondering, how much impact this is going to have. You know, I was watching Dick Tracy today, and a friend of mine reached out, and he's like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" I was like, "I'm watching Dick Tracy." He's like, "Oh my god, Jesus, dude, this is the worst character ever." And I was like, "Are you serious right now?" And I pushed pause. I'm like, "Are we gonna fight?
Yeah.
Do I need to go down the list?" And he's like, "Man," he starts talking about these characters, and I was telling him, I was like, the reason why some of these characters don't work right now?" And he's like, "Why?" And I said, "Because these are all like products of their like generation. Like these characters, they're enduring, but all these characters were from way back, 50s, 60s, and stuff like that. And they're dealing with those kinds of problems. You can't deal with those kinds of problems now,
Yeah.
They're fighting gimmicky characters. It's like the WWE. You're fighting gimmicky characters, a robot or an evil person. They didn't have the internet. They didn't have spy satellites and shit like that. So this is all like, it's back then. It doesn't work now. You can't have gangsters now drive around in, cars like that. It just doesn't work. So those characters don't work now when you try to adapt them to some of the stuff now. Okay, well, whatever.
So Ben Grimm was Micro in the first season of The Punisher. He was Micro in the first season of The Punisher.
Micro.
Oh yeah.
He was in Andor. He was in Girls, and he was on that show The Bear.
I haven't seen The Bear.
Bear's good. I watched the first season. That's all I got.
I remember in Punisher he was good. I liked him in that. I liked his character. Well, that's your starting lineup. May the odds be in their favor. The Swifter Bowl. Oh, what did you say, MC? He said if they won, he was going to propose to her.
Yeah, that was the rumor.
That didn't happen.
Yeah, and if they lost, she'd have a breakup song ready for him on Monday, ready to drop on the radio.
Yeah. What did it? Oh, I don't know why this is not. Sorry. I don't know why this is not bigger. They probably claim losses for those bombs like Beatty. Yep. He has those. He has those rights. I think they said until what? Perpetuity. So his family's the only one that can release those. But he has to refresh it every once in a while. So he has to do something with the character. That's why he was talking to himself. If you ever watch that video, it's funny. But
yeah.
Anyway, back to Taylor Swift because that's what's important right now. Dude, I didn't watch this. I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I know. But I got more updates. I told you guys. I got more updates on what Taylor Swift was doing at this thing than I did ESPN. It was ridiculous. Like, Taylor Swift chugs this. I'm like, who? I'm like, bro, who cares? Did they score yet? Did you guys watch this at all?
Of course. I'd like to know what you were doing to not be watching the Super Bowl.
I think I was in bed with Ann. not doing anything. But
Family show.
What were we watching? It was something really good. And I joked at her and I said, we should be watching the Super Bowl right now. And she rolled her eyes at me.
They say 200 million people watched it.
Yeah, -1 or 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you call it? Did you know they were going to win? Because I know we were kind of like watching it. I know I said it was rigged, but
man, I tell you what, like very few games that I wanted to go in the playoffs. Like I'm glad I wasn't betting on any of these games because nothing went the way that I expected it to go. Nothing. Like the Chiefs, it's weird, but it almost feels like to me like usually after these Super Bowls you're like the best team won or whatever kind of like that. I'm still not so sure, man. It's like it's almost like Patrick Mahomes has gotten to this place to where like his aura just seems to mess with the minds of other teams, and they just do things out of character, almost out of fear. It's weird. It's weird.
Like Jordan used to have that kind of impact on players,
It almost, man. I hate to compare it to him, but like almost as kind of when you watch these teams play, for that guy to go into Buffalo and beat Buffalo in Buffalo, and then go to Baltimore and beat Baltimore in Baltimore, and then go to the Super Bowl and beat these guys, it's unbelievable to me. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're scoring tons of points. You know what I mean? It's not like he put up 40. They had 3 points at halftime and won a Super Bowl. Who does that?
Yeah. That's how they pushed him in the Brady bracket already.
Yeah.
He's not there. Well, he's not there yet. They had a graph and it was like Brady's here, but he's running up behind him. And I was like, wow. I was like,
it's almost one of those things you'll never be able to compare eras. You know what I mean? Because you start looking at stats and things like this. All these modern quarterbacks are going to shatter all those old records. But for Brady to do it at the level he did it for what? How long did he play? 20 years? 18 years? Something like that. Pretty incredible.
With a national championship, also.
Yeah. Mahomes can read defenses though, and he can react instantly. Can't teach that. Yeah, I wish I was as deep as I used to be in it. I used to name every player and the stats and shit like that, but I just haven't watched it really at all. I tried watching an NBA game, and I swore I saw like 3 people travel, and I'm like, what is this? Nobody's calling this stuff. Guys are taking like 8 steps.
Yeah.
And I'm like literally 8 steps. Nobody batted an eye. I was like, wow.
It's a Euro step, Paige. It's a Euro step. Yeah.
Yeah. Double dribble.
So you take 8 steps with a Euro step? I counted.
Yeah.
I think I only watch Women Yame highlights now. That guy's a freak.
Yeah.
Every time I see him dunk on, he had like 10 blocks or something like that the other night.
Yeah.
Looked like he's playing some grade schoolers. Like, how like the JV guy gets out there and plays with little kids. That's what they were doing. The guys they were like pump faking, like their best pump fake, and he's just like this. And then the guy would go up and he's like,
yeah, I mean, there's no sense of pump faking because the guy doesn't have to leave his feet. You know what I mean? That's kind of silly.
How tall is he?
7'5".
7'5". Jesus.
He blocked this one kid twice. Guy shot it. He blocked him, and then he grabbed it, did a pump fake pass, and put it back up, and he blocked him again. And the guy fell down. He's like, ah! It's like, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So, yeah. Taylor Swift. She made it from Japan. She made it to the Super Bowl, and she won MVP. So let's get to some toy news. None of this pop culture sports stuff. Everybody came here for toy news.
Sports ball.
Yeah. It's just to kind of broaden the horizon a little bit. Let's see here. First, we have Neca. Little biased about this. I like this. This is cool. When I first saw it, they have Bride of Frankenstein, and they have the Frankenstein monster. That's a nice little dial piece. Look at that. A couple little things there. And then, so this went up. I think I'm talking backwards. This already went up for pre-order. I think, pretty sure it's available.
Did you order it?
No, I didn't. I
Okay.
didn't. I did not. It
bread
looks
there.
cool. I'm sorry.
There's some good bread there. Look good style pieces.
Yeah. Is that a bloody cup? That is.
Yep. The devil's in the details.
It is. That's Stogie as well. Great and grime. I sometimes get it confused with Young Frankenstein, but you know. Chains. Looks good. I just it's you know, it's the scale thing, and then also I just I was telling myself I could build this. It's okay. You can pass on this. It looks good though. You guys have thoughts on this or no? We can take pass if you don't want to talk about it.
Looks cool, but I'm not buying it.
Yeah. Pass meaning not a bad thing, just yeah, you know. High
Just not-
CPU. What was it? I'm not sure if I would a piece would scale with Mezco. That's true too. That's why I thought about it. CC, you ordered how many of these? 1, 2?
No, I'm marked safe. Marked safe.
Yeah. Well, McFarlane is coming after you. They announced today that they're going to have 3 new classic figures. That's an oxymoron, right? New and classic? Yeah, come on, Paige. So the pre-orders for Green Lantern, Batman, Switch, and Aquaman. Thank you for Paternia.com for that. These are going to go up on the 16th. And you remember how we were talking about space, you know, over the last, couple months? Well, it turns out that when you order this, you're not only going to get the physical, but you're also going to get a digital version of the figure. And if you buy all 3 of them, you're going to get the digital Build-A-Figure.
What?
Is that where we're heading now?
Is this what NFTs are? McFarlane doing it?
I thought I was like, man, they're gonna have some beef with Hasbro about the Build-A-Figure thing, and I was like, oh yeah, never mind, they merged, right? Aren't they in partnership with together? So, but yeah, you're gonna get a digital version of this characters Build-A-Figure. So yeah, McFarlane Digital.
Wow.
Yeah, it's where it's going, right?
Wow.
He's like, you guys complain about space? I got lots of space for you. It's the internet.
$50.
Yeah. Rumors that these will cost $50 with the NFTs.
Taddy Mac's gonna lose some money on this.
Yeah, Ian said the digital figures will be tight for all those. Yeah. It's gonna drive the sale of the goggles up.
Did you see how much those are? I had no idea. Like
$50K, right?
no, the I think they're $3,500 for the goggles.
Dollars? Or
Yeah,
rubles?
$30.
I'll wait till the Ulanzi version comes out.
Yeah. Vizio, I'll pick it up at Walmart.
Yeah, I'll wait for that. I saw the commercial for it. Like they're watching the movie and everything. And you know, I have always wanted to watch a movie on the wing of a plane. I saw that. He was just like, I was looking at it, I go, this is the same thing Tom Cruise did. This is the same thing that happened in The The Simpsons are all when they predict stuff.
Yeah.
Really good. So yeah, digital is coming. Get prepared. Mythic Legions. This is probably a good chunk of stuff for us right here. Got some nice little things to chew into if you guys want to. So the Legions Con 2023 reinforcements to PowerCon 2023 Valiant Night in stock sale. Am I correct? Right?
Mhm.
That is going to be going up soon. Yeah, there it is. Good job, Paige. On the 24th at 11 a.m. Are you guys getting any of this stuff? Valiant Night.
I may go on just to see if they throw up any of the prior release figures. Usually they'll sneak a few of those in there just for giggles.
Here's the list if you want it.
But I'm pretty good on the other stuff.
I might pick up a Valiant Night. Another one.
Another
Maybe
one.
these trolls. That Knight is badass, man.
He's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was I'm casual, and so when I had him, I was looking around, and I don't know previous versions, but when I saw that, and I saw what he could do, I was like, wow, this is pretty good engineering, man. The way they hit everything, and it was very well done. So I was like, I'll get one more of those. MC, are you getting any of these or plans or anything?
Like CC, I'll look and see what they have that's a previous release that we don't have yet. Other than that, I picked up from Legions Con via Boba and my friend Gene picked up what I wanted from that wave.
Mm-hmm.
I've got that Gold Knight. We got
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got Waltor, the 2-pack.
That looks cool.
That's a good set. Yeah. Got the Valiant Knight. Got that guy. CC's got that guy too. What's his name? CC Vorgus.
Vormilius.
I do like that guy though.
This one?
Yeah.
He looks good too.
Got that guy, the vampire.
Yeah. I saw him and he had that single pack. I thought about getting him, but I was like, I'm trying to be good about this kind of stuff. Trying to be good. What did the fine print say, Paige? Okay, we'll go back to that. I don't know what some of the fine print. I don't think it was that one. It's probably this other stuff that so market calendars, highlights, 24th, 11 a.m. No, what are we supposed to do?
Stay calm.
Oh man, I hate you, Facebook, with a passion, but I love Mark Zuckerberg. You gotta make sure you say that. Troubleshooting. So the fine print, we'll look and see what about that. McFarlane. Oh yeah, I love that. Hey, this actually looks better now. Okay, well maybe that was a good thing. So, fine print. Yeah, I got that in there. Don't worry, buddy. I got that in there as well. I'm casual, but I cover a lot of stuff. Let's see here. So all that stuff, no purchase limits. Oh, I wonder how fast that's gonna go. These are all in stock.
Valiant Knight's gone.
Yeah, I had it in my cart and it's gone.
Somebody stole it out of my cart.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm hoping that's the fine print that you were talking about, Ian, because that's all that I kind of know.
He said he was just joking. No one reads the fine print but you.
Oh, come on, man. And he goes, and I just proved it.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian. So, all right, well.
Hey, CC.
And then.
Oh, sorry.
Oops, sorry. And then we had the Horseman Appreciation. I thought this was cool, man. Like I said, I'm casual. I don't really get into this stuff. And I thought it was cool that they're not only doing this in stock sale, but then also showing appreciation to the retailers. Correct me if I'm wrong with any of this stuff, but they're going to be offering figures from the wave that can only be pre-ordered from the worldwide network of retailers that they have. They're not even going to be sold at the Horseman. So, you guys know anything about that?
No, you've been my new Mythic Legions plug. I've just been following along with you.
She's like, I pay to explain later.
I wonder if we'll get because that's where we got the version of, right? Am I right with the alternate version of Santa or Father Christmas and the Headless Horseman? I wonder if we'll get the Monkey King and maybe Jacob Marley or Mask of the Red Death. I wonder if it'll be something like that.
That would be cool. Excited to see. Hey, God, I was looking through this stuff. I was like, man, this is almost a job to kind of keep up with too. Next, why are we going through this again? Let's just pretend like we did all that. Oh, I know why. Give me a second. Let's do this. It's because I'm stuck on that one. That's probably why. So there's something else I wanted to talk about, and maybe do this briefly because I'm not super well versed on this, but I saw this post and I thought it was really interesting, and we kind of chatted about it a little bit. But again, of course, I strike names and stuff like that because who said it is not important. It's what's being said, and that's the topic. Really, it's not really. So I saw this and laughed, not because of the fact that somebody broke their figure, but it was the response to it. So I clicked on this link. I watched 20 minutes of this video. Very informative. I want to watch the rest of it. Mm-hmm. It was two of the gentlemen that are at the Four Horsemen, and they were kind of explaining some of the possible reasons why things break, and also some of the things, I guess, from a company standpoint that I would think that a lot of other companies want to say, but they just probably don't have time.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I thought was funny was one of them said, and again, I'm not trying to take any of this kind of out of context. That's why I watched the whole thing. But he said, if you can make a post about that, you should be able to message the customer service first. And I was like, oh, because he's saying what everybody's thinking, really.
Right.
To be honest with you, I don't know how you guys look at it, but
yeah,
I don't understand the whole posting in a group about your figure getting broke. Nobody in the group can help you with that. You know what I mean? They can't make a summoning circle and fix your figure for you. It's almost like a rally cry. It's like, I'm pissed off. I want everybody else to be pissed off with me. It's like, just contact the customer service, and then maybe they can fix it for you or let you know what's going on. But, so I thought that was funny. But the guy was like, yeah, you know what? If you have time to do that, I think, you have time to message customer service. And another thing he mentioned that was really funny, because I've said this like many times in the group, because it works both ways. But you know how most of the time when you see stuff in groups, it's my figure's broken, or I don't like this figure, or everything else, right? And he made a joke about, he goes, I wish some of the people that said that, when they get their returns or they get a customer service response, that they would post something like that to kind of balance stuff out, right?
Yeah.
And then they made like a little side joke, and he was like, or I guess maybe people, whenever they don't have something broken, they can just post, hey, mine's good. New post, hey, mine's good, to kind of balance some of that stuff out, to show the numbers of how it's like a low threshold. But I don't know. Did you guys see this video, or we should do a watch party?
I watched a little bit of it.
You said a watch party? Yeah.
You did? What did you think of the part that you saw?
I watched like the first 20 minutes or so, and like you said, it was very informative. And I'll catch the rest later. Also, I thought it was the first time I watched anything by those guys, and I liked it.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should like watch it if we have time, and then, because you know how a lot of the stuff is all group. It's group, gossip. But you have actual people. I mean, it's different in their community because they have a direct line to those guys. But This was them talking about it and saying some of this stuff. So not only I want to watch it because of that for the information part, but I also want to like look at it as a setup because this is what we talked about before, right? The company explains something to you because they talk for about an hour, but they explain the process, and now I want to see the after effect of it.
Yeah.
I want to see if the same stuff gets repeated, especially in that group. No offense to them, but you know how like there's all this thing, oh, it's just communication. That's all we need, and everything will be fine. Okay, there's your communication. Let's see how it happens. Social experiment. Let's see what goes.
Hmm.
But it had some great talking points. I was going to see if you guys wanted to watch it and maybe talk about it next week or something. So
Yeah.
Homework?
not homework, elective viewing options. How about that? Hasbro. This got leaked. CC, marked safe or no?
Yeah, man. You know, I don't do the little offset teams and everything like that. I do like the Slaughters Marauders though. I do like that. So is that going to be an exclusive or is that going to be on the shelf?
I don't know anything about this. This was information that was given by the Full Force cast, and I only saw the images, and that was it. So
Is that Night Force Freedom as well? He's a Night
yes,
Ops.
I did read something about that. Yeah,
It's supposed to be Marauder Freedom, isn't it? I think it's supposed to be Marauder
Or
Freedom.
yeah, Marauder. Sorry.
What's crazy is I don't remember there being a Marauder Freedom. I could be wrong, but I don't remember one.
yeah. I saw this, and I'm like, maybe this is my stopping point. You know, the road bump.
It won't be.
It's your boy in there. Lowlight, you're gonna pass?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I have a hard time believing that you're gonna say,
Yeah.
no, I'm good.
The only question really is how many.
With this, easy, just that. That's it. Nothing else. I think I've cut way back on these. You know.
Nachos?
Yeah, not even some of the squad building kind of stuff.
Okay.
Because
You could take those other squad builders with the alternate heads and then use those and pop them on those, and you can have a whole unit of Marauders.
You're testing me right now, aren't you? You're trying to see
You have that barbecue, the blue and
I do.
see, there he goes. He fits in that team.
Yeah.
That's the decision, and I was like, man, maybe that's it, but I don't know. This like the Sergeant Slaughter, he looks cool, but then yeah, I don't know. This is cool. Like I said, it looks cool. I like some of the deco. The Sergeant Slaughter, I don't know I don't remember this version, but I like the way they look. I'm sorry?
We need his tank.
Yeah, we really do, man. I thought that they would have pushed that out by now already.
Triple T?
Yes. Yeah. CC, you'd buy one, wouldn't you?
I'm surprised you haven't 3D printed one yet.
Nah.
You got the power.
Yeah, make a wood filament one.
Wooden Triple T.
Yeah.
No, not a fire. It's the only thing that can stop him from taking over Cobra.
Well, these are coming, I guess, eventually. So. And speaking of leaks, this has been getting a lot of traction. See how everything's tying together with Ross? It turns out that Hasbro took a 20% hit in the fourth quarter revenue. But they're going to bounce back with the Hasbro Legends Pulse fan string, where they said that you'll get a fresh look at some of the new reveals that will take your collection to the next level.
Oh boy.
That's
They're coming for you, Paige.
No, not me, man. I'm thinking I'm gonna be holding pretty fast. The Marvel Legends and stuff, I haven't really.
You're gonna need some of those guys to go with your Giant Man that you want to get.
Yep. I do want to get Giant Man. Oh, I had a picture of that. Dwight Stahl posted something about he had it on the table. looked good, and I'm like, damn it, I missed it. Oh well.
I think you'll be able to pick that up easy, honestly.
Really easy? Do you think? You know, there's gonna be some guy I want
ToyzFair
300.
Punisher for one or something.
Yeah, ToyzFair
Yeah.
Punisher or something signed by Frank Miller.
I would never do that. Ever.
I think
My,
350. 350 is probably going to be the resale. It's probably going to be another 50, maybe 400. But that even seems a lot for one guy with some faces.
Yeah, you'll be able to get him, I think.
no, my luck, some guy will. I think that would be my max price for that. I know I have to pay a late tax for that. You know, because I had the same opportunity. I get it, but and then they probably try to stick you with shipping too. But
I saw his tank for 400 the other day.
Yeah.
really,
Yeah.
That's going down.
I saw Puerto Rican Comic-Con Dark Knight Returns for 600. And somebody selling a ToyzFair Punisher on eBay for what was it, like 13 or 1500, I think.
I can't believe he's not advertising in the group because eBay takes such a big cut of that.
Some people don't want their names attached to that kind of stuff, man.
Yeah, makes sense.
So let's talk about this little startup company called Mezco.
Still around? I heard they were going out of business.
Yeah. This caught my and of course the internet's attention. Have you heard about flipping your ass? Flip your abs backwards. Flip your abs backwards. Credit to Ricky Hopkins because he pretty much broke the internet. Can we watch this really quick? No, we can't because Facebook hates me.
You did break the internet.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, little backstory. Ricky, and this kind of, we're talking about this too a little bit, right? It works now. So Ricky Hopkins posted in the group that he came up with, or he discovered this method of getting a deeper ab crunch with Spider-Man. And so before we do any of this, remember any mods that you do to your figures, that's on you. You know, I saw a friend of mine, he did it and he accidentally broke his. But so when you're doing some of these things, please make sure you take your time with it. But can I turn the volume off on this? I can't remember. If there's volume, apologies, but he goes through and he explains it. So here you have, maybe I should turn his voice on so you don't have to hear me.
There's no video page.
No video?
Nothing.
Round.
Just a bunch of hearts.
So the back is in the front and the abs are now in the back, which this allows him to get full ab crunch, like a full on ab crunch. His legs are straight and he gets a full ab crunch now. Here's an example with Wolverine real quick. Wolverine, I didn't do it yet, but you should be able to do this with any Mezco figure. Wolverine standard ab crunch is there. You can clearly see that. It's right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this midsection all the way around. It's kind of tough a little bit, so be careful, but kind of work with the suit. Turn the top part back around. You see how I got it midway? I'm going to turn it all the way around. Bring him back. So now his abs are in the back and his back is in the front. So now watch how much ab crunch he can get now. Watch this.
Seen a few girls like that.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
He's got to turn them backwards.
Way more
The Exorcist did that.
And you can really get him in those crouch poses that you really want to get him in. You see that?
Game changer.
Just a quick hack for y'all in the group. You ain't got to unsew nothing. Just turn that middle piece around and you're good. Same for your Spider-Man and you're good. You get all the ab crunch you want. Do that with any Mezco figure that got a midsection like that.
With carefulness. So yeah, this is a cool hack. Thank you for Ricky for showing us that. He's done a lot of stuff, man, in the group. But it's Did I try it? No, I have not. I didn't try it yet. I've seen the list of people in the group doing it. I saw somebody said they did a Gomez. I saw somebody, the guy that did the Spider-Man, this hack. The reason why it broke was because he turned it like 3 or 4 times because he was trying to do a video. And then I think Joey. I think Joey started talking about my man got a strong back now. That's a great one. There was a couple people that did message me and say, "Yeah, I tried it on this figure." So I saw somebody did it with Deadpool. The swords broke, but it worked. So be careful. So
The swords broke?
because when you're turning them, I guess their hand was on the sword holders and it broke.
Ah.
Yeah.
See, that's why I don't consider myself to be a mod guy. I I don't have the guts to gamble with $100 figures. I just can't do it. I can't do it.
Paige, get that White Shadow Assassin out right now and go ahead and show us how to do this live.
Ooh, yeah, that makes for great.
Yeah. I don't like throwing people on the bus, but yeah, I guess Adam, he already outed himself on that. But yeah, Adam was the one I was talking to about it. And then we were talking about it. I was like, I wonder if it's probably not because they have the ab sculpting on there. So it's not backwards, but I was like, I wonder if the factory's been putting these backwards the whole time. But I was like, nah. Well, the abs are there. So, but I mean, if you want to do it and you don't want to have it be invasive and you don't have sew or anything like that, this is just an option. But I would definitely recommend, even though it's a cool mod, just to be careful because we have seen some people kind of, you know how people are with their hands. Yeah. So all good. We did it for something. Yeah. Thank you, Adam. I tried to protect the names of the innocent on that one. So, all right. So yeah, we had that, and then I'm trying to let me remove this because it's not really working right now. Is it working? It's not working. Let me back out of this. This I don't like Facebook, man. I really don't sometimes. Are you guys gonna try that at all? Stall tactic.
I'm not. I'm like CC said. I am afraid of doing mods because my kid would eat me alive if I broke a figure, and he hasn't broke one yet. So I'm good passing on that.
CC, what do you think?
No way. No way. No. When I saw the video of him doing it, I immediately cringed when I saw him twisting that thing. And all I could think in my mind was like, oh my God, so many people are going to break their figures trying to get more ab crunch. And that's all I could think. But that's just me. I always jump to worst case scenario. Like I said, I'm too afraid to. I don't even gamble because I hate to lose money, right? So just the idea of just, trash and $100 figure, I couldn't do it. I'd be so angry at myself if I did. So angry.
Yeah. I kept thinking to myself, I go, I hope he doesn't get blamed for this,
Oh, it's
because
it's gonna
exactly. That's what I mean. Like even though you're doing it, somebody's like, oh man, I should have never done that. This is this guy's fault. And yeah. Yeah. So he said, "Did I get the hairdryer out? Just break your figure, crunch alone. Single shot 2 is working." Yeah, there's a lot of ham-handed people. Out of curiosity, the winners of the Mezco event, does anyone know what the prize was for the 12? Is it Red Eye Night? It probably was. I don't think they have officially announced it, They just announced the winners. But I'm sure that people will post about it. It's probably just people who got the bodies. I look like under there. Yeah, they used to put out these like really cool artist panels, and there was one that I even had. I should probably post it, but they showed you the diagram for the Dark Knight and all the pieces and everything that went into it. I don't know why they stopped it, because something like that I think helps collectors because you can kind of see where the articulation points are. and how they turn. So you know how some people break some of the figures because the pegs are turned the wrong way or they're backwards, and they go, "Oh, the elbow is supposed to go like this." Some of those things are a little bit better to see, and maybe especially like Batman '89. I think if people would have had a diagram of that, it probably would have helped more. But they used to do it, but not anymore. I want to try this on Green Goblin. His waist seems really tight. Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I don't know. I just can't do it. I'm looking at Spider-Man right now, and I was tempted to do it, but I'm too scared.
It's a lot of pressure. It's
Yeah,
live.
like I just disappear on screen. Like
You want me to
You're-
do it? I'll do it. I'll do
Get
it.
Sawyer in here. Sawyer,
Where's Prune Face? Where's
I'm
Prune Face?
twist this ab.
Where's Mr. Freeze? Let's do it with Mr. Freeze.
dang, big.
I don't have anything. They're
I'm here.
on. It's in the vault.
What's happening, man?
Oh, nothing. I'm just trying to make a pose.
You gotta
Oh.
do it, man. Dynamic. Make it dynamic.
Hey, show them what
Don't break
dashboard.
it though.
Put up CC's challenge. Oh. Yeah, the car. He was. I told him to post Brad's cars. Post some figures on the dashboard there. Show CC how to ultimate dashboard battle.
There you go.
Yeah, while driving. I don't know. I'm just trying to find out what we want. Yeah, that would be cool. I think it's probably that, or at least one of the prizes. So, evolving, trying new things out. I got some information from a very reliable source, and they told me that this is a Living Dead doll. I know not a lot of people are into this, but the reason why I'm kind of addressing this is because I had like 2 people message me and go, "Why are you even covering this dumb stuff?" And I'm like, "Well, here's the thing, man. You got to understand, it's information, and it's good information." So the information I got was this is a figure that's releasing right now, and as part of this release, they're doing this cool like little thing where in the tombstone, I know you guys are tuning out. Just bear with me. In the tombstone, there's a scroll, and you decode the scroll. And what it does is it takes you to this Instagram page that they're doing for Sadie, and they're gonna try to do the same thing they did with Grub, you know, at SDCC, where it's Sadie, but it's out in the real world. So they're trying to like. I looked at it as something cool because one, I was getting information from them, right? That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2, any kind of like step forward, no matter what it is, with connecting with the fan base, I think that's a good thing. Somebody messaged me like, "I don't know why you covering this." I was like, "Hey man, like I said, it's an open door. If you get this kind of information, you put it out and stuff like that, and there's a response to it, and it's cool, then you never know. It's an open door. Maybe there'll be more information, you know, on a more consistent basis." So it's twofold.
There are Living Dead doll collectors also that watch us from time to time.
Yeah.
Like CC.
Yeah.
They should put a shot from in his home, because you know that's out in the public, and that doll next to his bed, watching him while he's sleeping.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. There is, man, like some of those Living Dead doll groups are bigger than the Mezco group. Well, it depends on which one you're comparing it to. But I mean, like Living Dead dolls, that was their bread and butter for quite a while. It still is, man. So for the individuals that asked, even though you may not understand, there's reasons why. You know, I do think. So, just so you know. And this was shipping up. Oh, see? Oh yeah. He ordered one. No, it's not Wednesday. I thought it was Wednesday. But
that's what I
she
thought.
Yeah. Well, now you're educated because you know it's not. There it is, like there. There's the tombstone engraving. Boom. So let's talk about our first loves.
Into this one, then.
What's your head? Shoot your head.
Not all at once. So instead of talking about like our first loves. I was wondering, because I don't know if we talked about this really. What was you guys' first Mezco, and what's the story behind it?
MC?
Oh, I gotta think. Oh, Sawyer knows.
First Mezco.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight?
Yep.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah. I
No story?
No,
That's
no,
it?
no. Well, I mean, Moon Knight's one of my favorite comics. I know that.
I think you picked it out because it was really detailed,
Yeah, like
and you really liked it.
I saw Mezco and I followed him, but I just, wasn't really collecting a ton yet. He was still young. Well, not that he's old now by no means. Old man Sawyer here, like old man Logan.
Mhm.
And I was like, screw it, I'll just check it out. And then after that, I was like kind of hooked. And then I had a friend that was getting out of Mezco, and he filled my back catalog very cheap, very, very cheap.
Like a homie hookup cheap?
Yes, very much so. Very, very homey hookup cheap, like unbelievable. So I won't.
Did you have sticker shock the first time that you bought one?
Well, kind of a little bit, but not terribly bad. I was doing I'm not by no means wealthy. I don't want anybody to think that, but I was doing government contracts at that time for medicine during COVID. And so they were throwing money at medical providers during COVID, like throwing money. So, I did. But, now it's just the norm. I mean, you go and because we had like some Marvel Legends and stuff, because he was starting to get into superheroes around that time. I think maybe it was even before. I think it was maybe even before. It was before COVID, but it was just like, I'll check it out. I'll get a figure or two. And then friends started giving me homie hookup. And then it wasn't terribly bad for me at first, really. It's just another thing to, I've spent money. What I tell my wife, like I've spent money on dumber shit in my life. So at least this I can enjoy. So I pissed away more on a night of drinking. So nothing.
CC, what was your first one? Do you remember?
Well, unknown to me, my first Mezco was that Brian Urlacher figure that we talked about before. Not even knowing that was Mezco, right? So that was my first one, not knowing it. But my first Mezco 112 I got through a raffle. Through a raffle. It was at what's it? The Ascending Night Batman. Is that the first one? Or is it Somber Night?
Yes.
Which one's the first one?
No, it's Ascending.
Ascending. I got the
Supreme.
PX Ascending Night Batman was my first. I still got him.
Nice.
I still got him.
Did you have to pay aftermarket, or did you have to, or was it? Well, you paid raffle, so
it was a raffle. So like I got it for like $5 because it was not only was a raffle, but like I always tell you guys that when I do those raffles, I would always figure out, okay, how much is this guy getting at the end? And if it was crazy, I wasn't doing it. But it was like $5 for my first Mezco, so I couldn't beat that.
Wow, nice.
Little did I know, by winning, I lost.
Yeah,
in the long run.
Yeah, yeah. That $5 has come back to haunt me because
what was Sawyer's first? Is he there or no? He's gone. Huh?
Yeah.
So Sawyer, what was your first one? What's your first one?
Me?
Yeah, what was your first Mezco?
Moon Knight, I'm sure, but
It's not Moon Knight because you were the one that
actually
had
the first one I bought him was
Gomez.
it was either the Roach with the Golden Head or it was a Stormy Sea set. It was one of those two he got first because
Golden.
Oh, Golden. There you go, Golden. He liked mine, and so I just bought him a second one, and I bought a second one. Paid more for his than I did for mine, which.
But because the aftermarket.
Like, oh, here's a chance, kid, and he was like 4 or 5. I don't know.
You still got it?
Yeah.
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 So you still got all your toys, huh? Good for you.
The Legends we've filtered out quite a bit, honestly. Legends and some Star Wars stuff we've given to other people. Yes, given for those at home that don't believe in people that do that, but we don't sell our shit. We give it away usually.
Wow, yeah.
I know Paige is like
I've sold, but like I've sold it really cheap. You know,
Yeah.
like those Bandai figures that I sold, those were all well under what I paid for them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it's like I mean, I'd rather they're just sitting there. So I was like, I might as well just get rid of them. So and I was just wondering what everyone's first was, whatever your first Mezco love was. I just got into it previously, and I was looking for black characters, and Blade was the first. Yeah, Blade's a good one. Right after I bought the Legends one. Well, which Legend ones were? It wasn't the I'm trying to think. Not the newer one. It's the one with where he's bald and he has a lightning bolt on his head. Or those Blade. That one. You know that one. That's the one I got. I took a plunge and Doc knocked Pink Skulls every new. Yeah, man. It's a good line, man. Just wanted to know which one tugs at your heartstring first. And then this is the last thing I have for us. Cal. An hour and 16, man. So ToyzFair will be next week, starting next week. I really hope to God that the slides went through on this one. Why are you guys down there when you should be there? Look at that's so funny. That's weird. And I just flipped you back up there. But anyway, technology. Oh, come on, Sadie. I hate.
It's a sign.
Yeah, it's a sign to say, Paige, just get on Google Drive and just do it there. Stop doing dumb shit. So yeah, so ToyzFair is coming up. Again, just so everyone's aware, even though we're in this week and there hasn't been an itinerary set out yet, don't worry. They will put that out. Don't think that's not going to happen. You can, like I said before, kind of check the date there. But they'll send out the itinerary. I'm sure that the games and everything else will be good. Usually, like the first day, that's a preview day. That'll be the pre-order day. Do we want to play Russian roulette and do a prediction or no?
You mean a spoiler page? You gonna
We were pretty close to the last one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, I'll let you guys do that.
CC?
So I do think they're going to take a break from the Void Wars stuff. So I don't think it's going to be Void Wars related as far as the exclusive that we're going to get. I don't think it's going to be that. The 80s rock theme seems to really be a huge clue to what they're doing. I don't think they would do another Pink Skull set already. That seems almost too obvious. Somebody had mentioned, if they did the Love and Thunder, which almost would fit kind of perfect, which, I would hope that they don't give us that one. But I kind of like your idea, MC, of the Roach with the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I think we could I think there's potential we could see that one.
It's
or
big.
the Rumbler. I'm going with one of those two.
Ooh. No prisoners.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be expensive.
I think one of the others coming for sure.
They're going to be spending money.
You think that do you say that about the Void stuff because maybe it's to kind of like let the heat die down on it a little bit?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I think to do it again would just be kind of like pouring salt on a wound, I think. So I think they'll take a time out on that one, and they'll give us something to distract us.
Mm. So with the motorcycle, I know we talked about this before, but with this motorcycle, do you think everybody's just going to jump on it just because it is Gomez. And
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah. If that is the reveal. Let me try to say that. Yeah, I'm wondering how the next Roach is how that's gonna go. So, MC, do you have anything? Like, what do you think?
I want to say what Cece said, but that's a cop out and too easy to do. I agree. I agree with you, but I'll go. So, as a ToyzFair exclusive, have they ever done like a non-IP character for a drop like that, like a buy it now that you're aware of, Paige?
A non-IP?
Yeah.
That one year they had the ToyzFair Blade, but that wasn't for sale, and they did Agent Gomez and the ToyzFair Blade, but then they put Agent Gomez. I'm trying to go back and what was the other one? IP. I know Vapor, and then ToyzFair. What was it? It was the Ascending Night, the blackout version, I think. But no, that was a Shanghai one. No, they had Shanghai and they had a ToyzFair one. Am I off camera? It's
you're
wigging. Okay, it's wigging out right now on my end on the main one, so it won't show you all this stuff. But there we go, we're back. But not that I can remember offhand.
Okay.
I'll
go with Gangrene Estates. That was it. Alistair Gangrene. What was his name?
Mm-hmm. Oh, the brother.
Yeah, I'll go with Gangrene Estates.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It'll be really cool to see, but they're not gonna have this format that they had where they did the week 1, week 2, and week 3 and all the different days, but this kind of showed you some of the stuff that they had, and it's actually kind of cool because some of this stuff we've already gotten or are gonna be getting. So we had Prune Face there, that was revealed, and we already have that in hand. Shadow, that was revealed, and that should be coming out. This was revealed. That's the Uncanny Wolverine. That was revealed, and then it was sold at San Diego. The 5 Points Turtles. I don't think we've seen the Kaiju Collective yet. And then, so it's a good chance Firefly that's supposed to be coming. And of course, the Living Dead Dolls, Return of the Exorcist. Yes. And Sadie. Boom. So yeah, whatever you're seeing right now, or what you should see, that should probably, hopefully, if they continue, that'll be stuff that we'll see within the next coming year. So that'll be cool. Oh man, Scarface, yeah, that would be cool. And then I have a feeling that this one's gonna be pretty good this year. I think we're gonna have a couple of surprises that we haven't seen, or even thought of. So it'll be a good show next week. But next week we'll kind of deep dive into all that stuff and see if you guys called it. It's gonna be so good.
You mean 2 weeks? This is not this.
Is it this week? No, it's next week, right? 21st, right?
Yeah. So that'd be next.
Awesome.
That'd be. Oh yeah, we'll be able
next
to
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Should be next week. Another Wolverine? Nah, I doubt that. I'll say no on that. I'll say no. I don't think it'll be a Wolverine.
Maybe.
Remember, I'm meaning not reveals. I'm talking about the exclusive that they said in the. Hold on a second. Let me make sure we're getting this correct. I don't want anyone to misinterpret what I'm saying. Where is it? The blog. I should just went to Instagram. Shouldn't I? It'd been a lot easier. Not the reveal. The reveals, of course, we'll talk about, but I'm talking about the actual pre-order or buy it now, whatever they decide to do with that. It's Deadpool, the new Deadpool. Just kidding.
Hope so.
I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind it, man. To be honest with you.
Cece, if they dropped a Deadpool, would you get it, or would you be accessory dependent?
If you're doing a Deadpool, he's got to be loaded with accessories anyway.
Chimichangas.
If you're gonna do Deadpool, yeah, you got to do that.
But would you buy it now?
Yeah. If he's loaded with accessories, yeah, I would.
Yeah. So 21st, that will be next week, Wednesday. How convenient. So the 21st, that's Wednesday. That'll probably be the preview night.
See, it looks like a monster truck poster.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Rumbler sure would fit in there pretty well.
So 4 days, 21st to the 24th. We might do something at the end of it. And then, like I said, here, like they said, even here, a new exclusive. So that's been tradition for them, except for the one before Vaporoni. There was a year. I mean, I guess if you time it out, it would have been one of the Krigs, I think, if you looked at it right. But it didn't fall officially. But Vaporoni, the year before that, they technically skipped. But this year will be exclusive, and then Vaporoni, that was, I believe, a buy it now. So be prepared for that.
Oh, and be kind, especially to Paige. He's going to be busy on Wednesday. I know people in the chat are always kind, but the message boards are going to be nice with the post approvals page.
Oh, no, we got that covered. We got that covered. You know what's cool, man? The group it's not really, I haven't really had to do any of that stuff lately for a couple months now. You know, like
That's
deny
good.
people. Yeah, I think for the most part, people in the group, they kind of, the only thing that I don't like about it is they used to have this layout where it was the featured section, and then you just clicked a down button, but all that stuff was there. They took that away. And so now you have to go into the featured section to look for it, even though if I try to pin it at the top, but it hides it now. But I think everybody got used to seeing that, and they're like, okay, it's up there, and I'll go talk about it, or I'll just go to another group and talk shit. So it's like,
yeah.
Everybody,
but the groups are nice. I'm sorry.
Everybody, take your poop breaks at 12:58 Eastern Wednesday if you're working.
You know what you should do?
Grab your cell phone.
I have to poop. You know what you should do? You should update your card now.
So smart.
For sure.
Where can we find instructions on how to do that?
Depends on who you ask. I have not had a failure in 2.5 years. I know one of you guys said that you had one that was right. It didn't go right.
It was because Green Goblin and Pruneface got charged on the same day. I just my bank flagged it, so I had to go in and redo it. So that's all.
That wasn't a processing thing. That was like it was a safeguard for the bank, or
correct.
Yeah, I think Joey messaged me and told me that he had a payment issue. But yeah, I haven't had it. Again, my experience is different than everybody else's. You know, like some people break stuff, other people don't break stuff. When was the last time you broke a figure? Do you remember?
Sawyer, please come here for a second.
Yeah.
Paige has a question for you.
Yes, Paige?
Sawyer, have you ever broken a figure?
No.
No?
No.
True story. Never. Sawyer, what do we do in our house if you get a new figure out of the package and you can't run it solo?
I ask you to boil up some water and put the figure inside the water so that when it's joints, it's heated up.
9 years old. Hasn't broken a figure.
Smart man.
I get it. There's QC issues and stuff like that. And, there's not everyone's fortunate. I just wonder sometimes. I'm like, wow, like, how did that break like that? I'm trying to think the last figure I broke. The one that I messed up intentionally was that gold. What was it? The Clan of the Golden Dragon Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
That one was intentional because I'm like, let me see how far I can push this thing. And I ripped the gi. And then there was a guy in the group, he was kind enough to send me a replacement gi. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate you, man. What was the other one that I broke?
We've had figures come broken, but we just send it back. It's not like any ham hands here.
Yeah, I think I broke Sod Cutter. Yeah, I did. I broke Sod Cutter. But that was intentional as well. Well, you guys know why I broke that one.
Right.
Right? Yeah,
Mhm.
I broke that on purpose because I wanted,
To test how ham hand you have to be.
that, but then also I wanted to see if I could fix it. Like I said, I know everyone's experience is different, but it's like, like sometimes there's something I'm like, wow, how did that happen? Don't you ever look at some of those and go, wow, how did that even happen? I understood the Catwoman, and the Joker stuff. I know why that happens because that peg gets twisted backwards and everybody thinks that you're automatically going to go like this, but it doesn't happen. It was turned the other way. So it's whoever assembled it at the factory, it would have gone this way instead of going the way it's supposed to go. But nobody feels the joints and looks at it. So I understand some of it. CC, you remember what the last figure you broke, or if you ever broke one?
It was a Boss Fight Studios. I told you guys about it. One of those little 1/18 scale 3 3/4 inch figures.
Mm-hmm.
That thing snapped like a twig. It was like it was like instant.
Ooh. Yeah.
But customer service was great, and they did take care of it promptly.
Meaning you got in touch with them and they sent the replacement to you quickly?
Yeah, I sent an email and they sent me a new arm. Yeah. No questions or anything. Just send it on out. So it was a good deal. Lesson learned.
Yeah. What did it say? So I'll send you a video of the new mod, Spider-Man. You can try it. I broke Constantine's ankle trying to pull it off. It was my fault. Yeah. And like I said, I get it, but some I don't have a lot of experience with Mythic Legions. I haven't broke any of those figures.
Yeah. And
you saw the shit that I was doing with those.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, holy crap. I put that one guy's leg back behind him. I was like, let's see how this can, because I figured, I was like, if I mess this up, I can take it back to them, because they're there. You know what I mean? And their customer service is really cool, but I broke Alien. I have no clue how that happened. Yeah, that one I understand because if you ever watch that video, I can understand that one. And you had that knee drop too, right?
Yeah, I got the kicker's leg on mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So that one I get. It's some of the ones are like.
Yeah, those seamless. That's a different animal. I mean, we haven't broke one of those yet, but I get that. Like you don't know what's behind the door too much. It's easy to get those joints spun around and you can't see where it's at.
Yeah. I like to check that stuff way before and make sure that, because especially now with the waiting period, and then also you just want to make sure that your figure's good, especially with some of those ones that are rare. I was so nervous about that red eye when the zips wouldn't light up. I was like, oh no, because it's so limited,
Yeah.
But anyway, good energy. ToyzFair. It's next week. There's going to be games, prizes, reveals, and there'll be a brand new exclusive. And it's going to be... You heard that, right?
I did. Thank you.
I just told you what it was.
Oh, have a buddy if you're working or something. It's good to have a buddy to have your back.
Yeah, game planning. If you're not going to be able to... Good idea. CC, do you need backup on that?
Yeah, I'll be ready this time. I'll be ready.
Okay.
Yep, I'll be ready this time.
Yeah.
I will text you 5 minutes too.
I'll be ready.
Yeah. And
I
there's
already
enough people
feel
that are cool.
coming on Friday. I feel the.
Oh, really?
I'll write you a note to get out of work, CC. I got you.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. There's enough people in the groups. Everybody can kind of like, even if you don't like somebody, there's somebody that you do like, and you can help some people out. So just kind of keep the marker going for everybody. The John Wick marker. I still owe Joey 2. I owe 2. Don't think I forgot about that, Joey. I owe him 2 Wick markers. Check the attorney once they can make a game plan. Exactly. That's all I had. We kept to an hour and 35. That's good, right? It's because we didn't say it's going to be a short show. Oh, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Roger, I'll email you. Not email you. I'll fax you and we'll talk. No, I'll message you.
Facsimile.
Yeah. Roger Dodger messaged me. Yeah. Gomez Dracula. That would be interesting.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Something different like that. Like, how they do the Ninja Turtle? I know you brought that up. Like the Ninja Turtle Universal Monster line. If they did that with like the Rumble Society, just did a little fun side set like that.
Yeah. Oh God, I hope they don't do I hope they don't do these massive vehicle drops like CC's wanting them to do. Bumbler and a motorcycle, you're just like, I gotta pick and choose.
He wants another Void mech suit also.
A mech suit? Yeah. All right, so full disclosure, I did buy another one.
Mech suit?
Yeah.
So you have 7?
Yeah. He has an armada.
I have enough to do the hangar scene. Just kidding.
Oh wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't. I did buy another one. But a friend knew that I was looking for one, and he was like, and then we discussed on like what I was wanting to do and stuff like that. And he was like, okay, yeah, cool. So he was really cool about that. So thank you to the person, you know who you are. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's it. Do you guys have anything? Anything that you guys want to discuss or?
No, sir.
No, come on.
I can close this out.
No, stop.
Okay.
So I can close this out.
You gotta just lock it up. He's got the wrap it up box from the Chappelle show.
Hey, ladies, welcome to Club Sawyer.
Club Sawyer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What,
Roger Dodger, do me a favor, man. Message me on Instagram, please, so we can like work out something. So I know. All right. No, nothing. MC, you got anything?
No, I'm just ready to spend more money.
Don't sound so enthusiastic about it.
Space finite.
Yeah, that is very true. I was looking and I go, I don't know where they're going to put this helicopter when it comes.
I know. I still have a HISS tank that hasn't been opened yet. So there's like, oh, there's a HISS tank here? Where? Open it up. He's looking.
He's like, where's that? Where's Coco? Where's Coco? Digital
Yeah.
Gomez.
Digital
We're going to get a digital Gomez.
Some NFT Gomez figures or NFT Gomez.
Yeah. So it'll probably be light because it'll be preview. That and they'll have the pre-order. So obviously we'll talk about that and anything else. What did we all get? Maybe we can throw a play party in there next week that we all got.
Green Goblin?
The weekend. I got Green Goblin. CC, did you get Green Goblin?
Yep.
You
Mine
have
will be
it in hand. Very
Love
nice. When does yours come?
Saturday. It was updated already. I told you that shipping is Kevin. He's
Okay, so
I think he's
Saturday?
driving it down Saturday.
So Saturday?
Yes, sir.
Oh crap! My computer's gonna die. Is it plugged in? Okay, it's black. Okay. Refunding money is dropping so soon I can drop money from Mezco.
In the back.
All right, so play party. So
You can look at
Toys
it.
Fair and the other stuff, and then we could do play party. How about that?
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, because I want to talk about that. And that'll give us like a week to kind of like put hands on it, and everybody will be able to figure out kind of some stuff. Because I've been seeing different feedback in the groups. I don't care what anybody says. I like Prune Face.
Prune Face that's a popular figure for photography right now. You guys been seeing what Ian's been doing? And that guy's exploded with Prune Face. I think he's increased his productivity 100%. I don't know how he does it.
Yeah, especially for a character that nobody said that they like. That's fine.
That tailoring on this is insane.
Yeah, I told you.
It's like they pulled it right off CC's rack in his closet. Here's a 150 thread count suit.
Yeah. I'm happy about that, man. That Prune Face is. It's statute of limitations broken, right? Yeah, it's better than the one that I messed with at the con. That was still, I think, in works. But this version, I think, is better. So that gives me, I don't want to raise the bar on it, but I'm really looking forward to Dick Tracy because that set was really good. And so I'm wondering if they made any improvements on it, you know? So
How deep do you think they're going to go, realistically? Like, not insider information I'm asking for, but not what you wish, but how deep do you think they'd go with Dick Tracy line? I think we'll see.
I think it depends. I think realistically, it depends on how well the line does.
Okay.
Like, I think it's smart for them to kind of wait and see how the set goes, the 2-pack goes, because you're going to have people that are going to jump on it late now that they've seen this in hand, and it actually, there's people that are enjoying it.
Yeah.
And then once that 2-pack comes out, they maybe like say, okay, yeah, maybe we'll do like 1 or 2 more characters just to kind of see. But I don't know if did I do anything on that? I thought I showed the roster, but the good thing about it is there's like 30 or 40 years of characters that you could do. It just depends on how well it would resonate with people. I would love to see
that roster of Tracy characters. Yeah.
Yeah, here, hold on. Yeah. There's ones that you could start with some of that are kind of like crossover-ish, the ones that people may be able to like relate to from the movie, like the Brow or Big Boy, Tess Trueheart, Breathless, Dick Tracy Jr., that kind of stuff.
The Bank.
I do want to give everybody a heads up. When I get that 2-pack, there's going to be a lot of dick pics, just to let you guys know. I'll be putting up a lot of dick pics.
Dude, I would love to see them make some cops, and I know we've talked about that before, but just give us a 2, throw a Big Boy with a cop in there or something, or
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Just give us cops. That would cross over with everything so well. Batman, Golden Age Batman, Dick Tracy, of course. Spider-Man, we're in this Golden Age, or is it Golden Age Spider-Man? Or that's technically Silver Age that we're getting right now, but it's more Silver Age. But still, it would just cross over great. So
I think it works because it fits with what they do, their format. With the Stalkers, I'm multitasking. It also, maybe I should put Chester Gould. It works just because of the soft goods thing. It's unique. There's unique sculpts and everything like that.
Yeah, with the heads, like you could head swap the characters easily and give them a new look. I know, obviously, there's characters that have larger bodies, but like you did with Gordon. When you swap Gordon with us to show in the suit.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I know people are like stuck on that, even with Gomez. a lot of people they get in and think, oh yeah, it sucks. It's a roach. It's like all you have to do is you just take the head off and you put another figure on it. A lot of it I think is pricing. Like people, it's an expensive figure, and so people want to downplay it like right off the bat. But you don't. You can use these characters. That was just the Gordon one. I haven't put Bill Murray's head on yet. You know, for Venkman.
You could put Matt Murdock's head in for no, because he's got a regular. It's a 2-piece head.
Yeah, it's stupid. But there's all those ones that you have. You can do stuff like that with them. You can have another Two-Face and a different suit. So I'm trying to stall, but it's not working. But there's other ones you could do in here. You could do Influence. I know a lot of people don't know him, but there's a bunch of them, CC, that you could do. I think, you know.
Mezco doesn't need any ideas. They seem to be doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Rocketeer.
Oh,
Rocketeer.
Yeah. This isn't really going to show. The ones off like the top of my head that they had, like.
Like a comic cover, isn't that what you showed us before? It was like the Golden Age with Dick Tracy and Batman, like that Golden Age cover or something, where it showed all the characters.
Yeah, but the ones that I wanted to show, like, because they're interesting, they have like, you know, like you have like Lips Manling. This is the one that they have. It's very. Hold on a second, I'm adding it right now. It's very limited. That's another one. Monty said J. Jonah Jameson. Yeah, blank. There's ones that you could do that are still that they're interesting, like visually, but then I still think that you would be able to use the accessories because you saw the accessories with Prune Face.
Boy, did I ever.
think that's a good hook. Yeah, that's a good hook for people just to kind of like do those. Is this the one? Yeah. All right, here we go. Do you see it?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, this was it.
So these are kind of some of the main characters. Please don't go to a separate one. No, I can't zoom in. So, you know, kind of like ones that they had from. Dang it, dude. I hate that. So kind of like ones that they had. We all had Prune Face. I don't know about Shaky. The Brow, that would be an interesting one. I don't know if Mumbles would be one. Blank would probably be one. This is the one where that guy was in the shack and he was fighting. Dick Tracy was fighting him because he followed the kid.
Yeah.
There's Big Boy Caprice. There's Mole. There's some of them I don't know if you'd be able to do, like BBIs or Itchy. There's just different ones. There's like, it would almost be like the Mask. You know, there's just different color suits and stuff like that, and they can all kind of like go into. But that's me because I'm a fan and I'd like to see them go deep into the line. You could do some of the females, like I said, Tess. And then I really think what you said really makes sense. Like Keystone Cops, because not only you could use the cops for that period, but you could use them for Batman, the Golden Age stuff. I still don't understand why like companies are scared to pull the trigger on that. Like do generic cops.
Yeah.
Or cop vehicles.
Yeah.
Would you buy a cop car?
Yes.
Sure.
Any cop car.
100%. There's so much you can do with it.
Yeah. Yeah, Kristen, the Shadow is amazing. It's a really good figure. And you can use that with Batman. There's like a bunch of crossover stuff. And Lord help me if they do Green Hornet. I would love to do that if they did that.
Would you want comic version or TV with Bruce Lee as Kato?
The comic version. I don't know how hard it would be for them to do that with Bruce Lee with the likeness rights.
With the rights, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I would just rather have both of them. I would love if they did if they did. They won't. I doubt it. But if they did like a Black Beauty car.
Oh wow.
And the Green Hornet and Kato. Oh, that car is badass, man. You can stick it out of like any era, but I would buy a Dick Tracy car. Yeah, like a cop car. Like they could do like something like the 1940s, like they did with in the Warren Beatty film. Because that works out with other stuff too, like Joker. I'm glad I got that Playmates one, but it's a lot smaller.
How many vehicles did they do in the original toy line approximately that you're aware of? I know they had a car, like the police car, and then yes.
Playmates, they did a cop car, and then they did Big Boy Caprice's getaway car.
Okay. So that was it.
Yeah. This would work too. Look, Keystone Cops. Anyway. CC, what do you like? Because you're kind of on the outskirts of it, right? You're kind of like,
With the Dick Tracy stuff?
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't pre-ordered any of it. I'm kind of regretting Prune Face already though, because that stuff's looking pretty good.
I think he's still available some places, isn't he? Like some.
Yeah.
I think I saw.
Yeah, if you're thinking about it, I would try to get it before the 2-pack comes out. Because once people put that hand in hand, I think that 2-pack is really going to seal it. I didn't like saying it before, but it's really good. It's just kind of, I think, I'll predict this. I bet you when it comes out, people are going to talk about the accessories, even though it's kind of stacked with other stuff. You know, it's a 2-pack and they both have coats. You know, there's the overcoat, the coat, and then you have like weapons and stuff like that. And then they have that face and head swap feature with the hat.
Mm-hmm.
I can guarantee you somebody's gonna say, there's just not enough accessories. But you're not taking in consideration that there's 2 figures and they both have that same design format. Like Flat Top has the same thing. Flat Top has the overcoat that you can take off, the regular coat, and you can get like 3 or 4 looks out of it. I will tell you, don't put everything on that. Remember, I don't know if I had messed around with the final version, but you can't have the suit coat on and the overcoat on and expect to put his arms up.
Okay.
I had to take the suit coat off and then put the trench coat on for him to do some of those movements and the poses I had him in, because it's just too many layers of clothing. So heads up on that. Anyway, rambling.
Like just like us, I mean, like in real life, you can't have that much on.
But you know how people are. They're like, limited articulation. I didn't do the torso reverse ab thing on him either. Don't expect to enjoy Prune Face as I do. Looking forward to the Face. Yeah. Is he sold out? The pre-order sold out? Wait, did they change the design to Dick Tracy? His hat is shown to be a separate piece. So the one that I messed with, the hat is a separate piece, but it has that peg on it.
Okay.
That's the one that I messed with. Again, that's just what I messed with. It. That doesn't mean that that's the final, because they changed stuff and
pre-production sample.
Yeah, so take that with a grain of salt. That's what Indiana Jones was like that too. That's how they did Indy.
See, cops would go great with Indy too. Like that body, you could put Indy just being chased by cops, not running down the street without, showing Harrison Ford. It's just a guy in a leather jacket running down the road,
Yeah, I wish I could pull it up. I'm pulling it up right now because maybe it'll show it. It's a cool set, man. That suit, just that suit, $195. Just that suit that was on it. I'm trying to find the picture. Just the suit that was on it. I was looking at it. I was like, oh, this is kind of like, it's because it's a black suit. It's like, this is like Bruce Wayne. I'm going to the accessory page right now. Yeah. So I don't know if it's going to show it. So that headpiece that's on there, it's hidden very well. And you just take that it was one that you just swapped out. It was like a pagan swap. But again, that was just the one that I messed with. Don't take that. Take it with a grain of salt. PBL, someone called. All right. We stretched this out. This one, I thought we stayed at 1:30. We talked for 20 minutes, or at least I did. Anything else? We good? And hat. Proof face hat is the top notch the way that it fits on him. This is this would be a little bit different. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like kind of like I'm pretty sure I didn't get it mixed up. It's kind of like Solomon Kane, like that. It's that kind of format. Yeah. So anyway, I took up all CC time. CC, he's contemplating. What do you think about?
No,
He's thinking about how he's gonna get a prune face.
yeah.
Help this man out. Yeah, that's all I have. You want to close us out, CC, MC, Sawyer? Sawyer's like, I got this.
Sawyer's got it.
He did. He's like, I
Take
got
us
this.
home, Sawyer.
Say good night.
Good night.
Any parting words? Words of wisdom? Don't break your
It's a lot
toes.
of pressure, isn't it? It's a lot of pressure.
Do good. Wendy's is good, and don't break your toys.
You said Wendy's is good? You said Wendy's is good?
This segment was paid for by Wendy's. We got a new sponsor.
That's a $5 biggie bag boy right there.
Right.
CC? Oh, look at that. He's already got you covered.
There you go. Remember to help control the pet population. Please have your pet spayed or neutered.
All right, that's it. All right. Oh, thank you everybody for watching. Whether you watched the show its entirety, dropped in, dropped out, I appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you guys. There's a lot of other options out there, and there's other things obviously that you can be doing. It's Valentine's Day, so appreciate you guys spending some of that time with us. We'll be back next week. Thank you guys so much. Oh, we got to figure out. I'm working on something right now.
Oh.
For the next giveaway. It's going to be good. It's going to be good.
I'm looking forward to seeing some pictures from people, the giveaway people. I know they're hard at work.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that the people that you guys sent that to do. All right. All right. That's it. I think we caught up everything. Everybody take care. Love on your significant other. It's a special night.
Ian, tap in.